and thank you for tuning in. Roseward, Stampersdelight.com. Welcome to another segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. And this mug says it all. Don't bother me, I'm stamping. You can get this at the Stampersdelightshop.com, where you can get some other great apparel and mugs for the stamper or scrapbooker in your life. So we're going to get started. And a couple of reminders. You have till February 10th to sign up for my Dainty Delights online class, and there's also a sampler class with that. You can sign up for both or either or. Don't forget to check out the apparel shop at Stampersdelightshop.com. We have 3 amazing deals right now for the starter kit. I would love to have you on my team. And if you have any questions about joining Stampin' Up! In my team, I am here to help you. So just send me an email or a private message and we can talk. Donna Gray and myself have the Sweet Licious Fun Fold Monthly Club. And this month it's with Regency Park. In the U.S., you want to contact me or go to the links below and sign up for any of these classes. My card kit this month, when you place an order with me, you will get the card kit to make this stamp, this card, but you do need the stamp set, just so you know. You do not need the punch. I know the punch is sold out, but you will need the stamp set. And you get that automatically, 1 per person, 1 per order. Each month, I will send out a card kit and a PDF file for you to recreate that card. Okay, so let's get started. So today, keeping with that, I am using the Lucky Clover. Now, something I want to mention about this, because I know a lot of you were late to the party and didn't get the stamps. Well, you can get the stamp set, but the punch is sold out. Okay. This was my first thing I've had on my list when I saw the new catalog, only because I've been waiting for a great St. Patrick's Day set. You can do the projects today with just a stamp set. This is such a large image that you can fussy cut this out real easy, okay? Also, here's my host code for the month if you'd like to place an order with me, as long as it's less than $150, because if it's more than $150, you want to get the hostess rewards. What I'm going to do today is actually create your own background, and we're going to change it up a little bit, because this is going to be a cards and scrapbook today. Okay, let me just see if I can move this down a bit. There we go. I'm going to be doing a lot of things at one time, which is pretty cool. You may not be able to see the whole thing here, but okay. So I am using Granny Apple Green. I'm going to start with the medium size Clover, and you can see I'm turning it different ways. By the time I'm done, I will have to re-ink this stamp pad. Starting with the medium one. I'm not going to use the large one on my background. I'm going to go to the next one, turning it however you want it. Creating your own background is fun. Now, this stamp set is still available. It's just the punch that isn't. Okay. I'm going to go in with the smaller one. That one's got more large ones, but that's okay. And we're going to add some here, leaving some room for the spray of clovers. And I don't even care if it's light or dark. Okay, I like the different colors. So don't forget, if you order from me this month, you will get the card kit to make one of these cards, or the card that I showed. Okay, now I'm going to bring in this spray of little clovers, and I am going to really get in those spots where I had nothing. So I'm going to start with the border. And maybe turn this a little bit. I should have a piece of paper under there. Doesn't matter if your little ones go over the larger ones. Just seeing where I have enough room to put these. Don't want to overlap there. Some of these are going to get covered up. I'm just going to bring in a piece of blotter paper because I do want to get some on the ends here, and I don't want to get it on my table. Turning the paper to get in those little crevices. Remember, this is just a background. You're going to cover some of this up. And you can see I'm not even re-inking it this time. So there's one page done. Let's move this out of the way for a second. Even if you're not a scrapbooker, you're going to want to stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you some cards too that you can get doing this same thing. I send out my team members cards for just about every occasion, including St. Patrick's Day. My team members also get my monthly online class video tutorial for free. So that's another perk of being on my team. They can also join and get the kits, but the video they get for free. Okay, so let's go in here. I'm putting the darker images where I have a lot of room. Let's pick this up. Again, if you go over the other clovers, it's okay. Okay, now I have some little room, and I'm going to add the lighter ones by not re-inking it. And I think that might be enough. There we go. Okay, so I've got my backgrounds done. Now, for cards, you would take this 12 by 12, and I forgot to tell you this is 12 by 12 or 12 by 12 basic white. You're going to cut that at 4 inches and 4 inches. We are going to take these pieces. You can do 2 at a time. I'm going to slide that back in. We're going to do this at 5 1/4, 5 1/4. And this piece I can save for something else. So now I've got backgrounds for 4 cards. These are going to be 6 cards I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to bring in a piece of Granny Apple Green. I'm not going to do all 6. I'm going to show you all 6, but just remember, you're doing 6 cards. There we go with that. I'm going to fold these 2. So remember, if you're doing all 6 cards, you would be folding 6 pieces. This I need to flip over. It's got some glue on it. Go ahead and fold that. Where's my bone folder? Oh, what the heck? Let's do all 6. Let me grab some more paper. All right. Might as well. so you can see how easy it is. So let's cut 2 more pieces. I will get to the scrapbooking. That's next. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I have 6 bases now. I am going to go ahead and glue all of them down. I'm using Stamp and Seal. You can use whichever one you want. I think I want this one to go this way. I'm not worried about any parts that don't have clovers on them. This is also a great way to use up some scraps, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, again, I do try to get on every Sunday, but there are Sundays that I cannot do my Scrapbook Sunday 101. You can just send me a message and see if I'm going to be on. Okay, now I have those. So next what I'm going to do is, let me just grab this. I'm going to take these strips. Now these are strips, leftover strips, okay? And I cut them 1 inch by 3 inches. And I'm just going to put those wherever. I'll put that one right there. Wherever I feel I want them. And also whatever side you want, because this is the double-sided Dandy Designs. These were actually leftover pieces from the card kits that I'll be mailing out. This one I have kind of a big space, so I'm going to leave it right there. There's all 6 of those. I'm going to bring in some of these pieces, which are just strips, leftover strips again, from cutting cardstock. I keep those because they are the perfect size for sentiments. Got 1, 2, I think there's 2 there. I don't like that one. That one had a little rough edge there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my paper snips. Just going to cut that off. This is a great way to make a lot of cards quick and easy. Okay, bringing these back in. I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to use dimensionals. Definitely share my videos. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And also follow me on Facebook. Leave me comments there too. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. All you have to do is just look for Stampersdelight. Stampersdelight. You'll find me on all social medias. Sign up for my free newsletter and PDF tutorials. When I send out a newsletter, at the very bottom of my newsletter, there is a PDF tutorial. Okay. I never used to do those, but I am getting into them now. We're going to put that right there. We're just going to do that with all of them. So we have a new thing coming out in March that's called the Online Exclusives. And the way I like to explain it to everybody is you walk into your favorite store, I say Kohl's. And they have things on sale, specials in the store. If you go on Kohls.com, they have online exclusives. That is what we are going to be doing 3 times a year at Stampin' Up. You do have to go to the online exclusive link, which will be on my page, Stampersdelight.com. And then you place your order from there, or you just call me with what you want, and I can place the order. I know some people don't feel comfortable using that, so you can call me with the order. That starts March 1st. Now, when you order the suite that they're doing for that online exclusive, you will get a PDF tutorial from me with 11 projects from 11 top demonstrators. And you get that for free when you order the suite of exclusive products. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to make 6 bows. And I am using the Pear Pizzazz seam binding ribbon. Love that for this project, nice and thin. Now, if some of you watched me on Friday, I was using the Regency Suite, and there was a problem with the live video, but when I went back to YouTube, that video is fine. So, but I will be doing the second part of that Monday, hopefully 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, remember to subscribe and follow me so you get an ring that bell on YouTube so you know when I'm going live or add a new video. But again, if you were watching me live and got a little frustrated because the video was freezing, go to YouTube. It is perfectly done. Well, as perfect as I can get it anyway. Okay, we got 4. Need 2 more. You see, I'm not really worrying about the bows. Some of those are going to get covered up too. Do I have 6? 3, 6. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to decide where I want my bows. And I am just going to take my stamp and seal. This one's going to go up here. I might change them. We'll see. I don't want to cover my words. Again, this is a great little set. And if you watch on Facebook, I also have this set with the friendly gnomes. I did a card with that, so go check that out because that is really cute. I love using the gnomes with the Clover set. Okay, have that. Now, I have the punch. If you don't have the punch, you can still recreate this. You're just going to be fussy cutting it, okay? So, whoop. Over here, I'm going to do 1, 2. See if I can get that in there. 3. I don't think I have enough room, so I'll grab another piece. Because I need 6. Actually, I need 5 because I have a piece right there already done. Okay. So if I have the punch, I'm just going to go in there and punch all of these out. And I'm just going to trim this so I can get it in the punch correctly. There's a little more that has to come off. Usually I make myself a template so I know where to stamp it. Now I'm going to show you, if you don't have that, how easy it is to cut this out. So if you have to fussy cut it, just go around like that. It's a large image, so it's not real hard to do. I'm just leaving a little border of white, which the punch actually does that too. There we go. Okay, so that's if you were fussy cutting it. I'm going to have to cut these off because the way I stamped them. Bring that in. Get it right where I want it. Push that one out. Let's do this one. Move that around. There we go. Okay. I'm going to flip those over. And I have one already done here. I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And I take your pick tool, a must-have for me. I'm going to add 2 of these. One on each side here. Notice I'm putting them far away because I'm going to put them over that ribbon. And I want them to hold that ribbon down. Okay, so bringing in the cards now. I'm going to take off that stickiness. And I am going to add these over the ribbon. Now, I'm not worried too much. Whoop, that's going to have to come down a little bit because otherwise it won't fit in my envelope. So let's change this up a little bit. Remember, you need to have it fit in your envelope. We're going to go right here. Don't have it hanging off your card. The ribbon's okay to hang off the card because that'll fit in there. You can see I'm putting it right over the ribbon. If I have to move the ribbon, I will. This one, what I'm going to do is, oh, actually, I don't even have to. It's not sticking out. So I'm just adding those clovers. This one's definitely going to have to come down a bit. So let's put him right here. Again, I don't want that over too far, so let's move this. Let's move this up here like that. There we go. This one I'm going to have go in the opposite way. And same thing with this one. But didn't pull that backing off. Definitely got to pull the backing off. Okay, this one's going to go this way. And I think I'm going to have to put another dimensional on this side. There we go. So there's 6 cards. Now I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 insides. I am just going to move this stuff out of my way. Yes, I'm throwing it on the floor. Never fails, I throw this all on the floor and then somebody comes down in the studio and it looks like a mess, but us crafters get it. Okay, stamping 6 sentiments. So my scrapbook Sundays, there's no specific time, okay? Sometimes I'm done, I get them done and they are loaded up very early in the morning. Sometimes, like today, a little slow start. So that's why you would definitely want to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook so you know when I upload a new video. Okay, so there's my insides, and I also need 6 envelopes. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the envelopes. And you can see my ink is getting a little lighter. Oop. So I will have to probably re-ink that after this segment. Okay, there's my envelopes. Let's bring these in. Again, I'm using Stamp and Seal, whichever adhesive you so choose. I love my Stamp and Seal. What can I tell you? I also like the fact that you don't need a lot of Stamp and Seal on your cards or your projects. It is very sticky, and if you need something a little stickier, you get to the Stamp and Seal Plus or the Tear and Tape. Okay, so there's my cards, but now I need some bling, of course. I will tell you that for these cards, I go with our gold sequins. Pot of gold, right? With a leprechaun or a shamrock, so that's why I choose the sequins. I'm just putting 2 little sequins on here. And you can put those in any space that might have been left where you didn't get something put in there. Who wouldn't like to get this card, right? Now, if you're on my team before St. Patty's Day, you may be getting one of these in the mail. Okay, there we have that. So now I have 6 cards with 1 sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, creating my own background. You like that? Okay, so let's get back to scrapbooking now. I already have this sheet done, but I want to layer that on a piece of Granny Apple Green, and of course that's 12 by 12. So let me bring in my paper trimmer, and the white one I am going to trim. I'm going to see which way I want. I'm going to trim like a 1/4 of an inch off or 1/8 of an inch off on each side. Just 2 sides is good. So it just makes, you've seen me do this before. I just like to have a colored background usually on my scrapbook pages. So this is going to go right in here, and you can see it's just a little Granny Apple Green showing through. Definitely share my videos. Tell all your friends about me. That's what keeps me going. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in a piece of 8.5 by 11, our regular cardstock. I'm going to cut that in half. And then I'm going to cut it in half again at 4 1/4. So this is going to be my mats. Oh, what did I do that at? I did that at 4 1/4. Yeah, so this one should be 4 1/4. I want them a little bit bigger than 4 because I would have pictures on them. Now, I don't have pictures for this yet because I don't know what we're doing for St. Patrick's Day. And then I would layer these on here like that. I'm sure I have pictures from years gone by that I will dig out and use for this. And then I can always make a second page or a third page the same way because it's so quick and easy. I'm all about quick and easy when it comes to scrapbooking. I just want to get all these pictures in albums. Okay. Now, I am going to take this ribbon. I am going to take a large bow, or make a pretty large bow. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to make another one. This ribbon is just so thin and easy to work with. Actually going to make a fake double bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue right here and add that one. Then right on top of that, I'm adding more glue, and I'm going to add the second one. So I have what I call a fake double bow. I think I'm going to move that up just a hair. Look at that, right? I am going to take my large stamp, my large Clover. Now again, remember, if you don't have the stamp, I mean the punch, you can fussy cut this. I'm going to go in here. I just need to cut just a hair off that bottom. Went up too far. That's why it's great. It's great to make a template, but for this, I didn't really do that. And I'm going to put him right here. Now, I am going to use dimensionals because that's kind of bulky, but let me show you how I'm going to do this because I need a little more height to this. So I have 2 dimensionals here, and then I'm going to layer another one right on top of the ones I put down there. It gives it a little bit more cushion, which is what I need. I need it to be up a little higher. So now I can press that down. Look at that. I am going to grab my Happy St. Patrick's Day. Move this out of the way. I'm going to use one of those strips again. I'm going to cut that right off there. I am going to add this down here with a piece of that leftover pieces that I had. I'm going to put that right there. Happy St. Patrick's Day, so it sticks out. Actually, I like it that way. I just moved it, so I'll do it that way. There we go. And let's see, maybe Sending Luck and Love. I'm just going to use this leftover piece here. I'm actually just going to use my paper snips. I'm not even going to use my paper trimmer. Boy, this is I don't usually do this because I do not cut straight. I'm going to take another piece of the leftover strips. And I'm going to add that right there. I'll put that right there. Look at that page, isn't that cute? Now I'm going to grab my sequins again. I got those gold ones. And I'm going to add a couple over here. Really make that pop out. And then maybe a couple of small ones. Put one small one right there. That doesn't seem to be sticking down. There we go. Okay. And then another one right here. And there I have a quick, easy St. Patrick's Day scrapbook page. And 6 cards. Creating your own background. I hope you enjoyed today's segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101 with creating your own background and making some cards. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to sign up for my classes. And I will see you next time. Keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.